Hi, and welcome to the latest edition on Sawasdeekat, our slow journey around the world.
It's rolling here.
Yeah, where we are, it's rolling. It's really quite windy here as well, but never mind.
I'm not drunk. It's just like the boat is rolling a bit.
We arrive in the next island up after we'd been to St Vincent and the Grenadines, and the next place we went to was a place called St Lucia, and we arrived in the very south of St Lucia in a place called Pitons. That's right.
Yes, so in Pitons you can anchor here and but it is the nature reserve, so you have to pick up the buoy. Not anchor, sorry. You cannot anchor here. You have to pick up the buoy, so you can book it in advance, or when you pass it, the people will come up to you whether you want them to help you with the mooring or not. But we ended up a little bit closer to the custom, which is in Soufrière.
Yeah.
And there we pick up the mooring buoy by Jalil. And with his help we secured the mooring buoy. But on that day Heath wasn't well at all. On the way that we are traveling from Rodney Bay to there, halfway through he just like have this acute stomach pain.
He had gastritis, which was really painful. And I thought it'd get better, but it just got worse through the day, didn't it?
Yeah, and being men, I said, let's go to the hospital, let's go to see doctor. No. And then he wait until he can't move more in the evening, at night time, to say, yeah, maybe I need to go to see doctor. Honestly, that's another story.
Which is not, it's this story.
Oh, it is story.
It's not another story, is it? Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember what to say really. So basically, anyway, I got worse through the day, like Pook said, and I was in so much agony. I couldn't really help with the dinghy or anything like that. I couldn't hardly move.
And I can't do the dinghy by myself. So we called Jalil to get us the taxi, the water taxi, because of he said that he can organize that anyway with the tour or have the taxi around. So I rang him, and then he sent his friend, his colleague over to pick us up. It take about 5 minutes from where we are to the shore, and then we just rushed to the hospital, where the hospital in Soufrière, very, very good. They straight to like look after Heath, put him in the hospital bed, and give him the drip straight away.
And a stab in the bum as well, trying to get rid of the pain and the whatever causes gastritis. I don't really know.
Yeah.
But and that was quite good. It was really efficient and really not very expensive.
No, it's good.
And they just jumped on it straight away and got it all done, which was really good.
Yeah.
We had a bit of a sting in the tail though. We kind of get sort of. What would you say we got? Scammed? Sort of, what?
No, you think that it's a rip-off?
Yeah, well, we did get ripped off, I think, really. I mean, our boat was probably not even half a mile. It was probably getting about 300 metres from the actual quayside. So all they had to do was basically pick us up and take us about 300 metres away. In fairness, yeah, he then did say, "Oh, I'll show you where the hospital was," and he showed us where the hospital was. And then afterwards, we messaged him back, and he came out and he collected us and took us the 300 metres back to the boat. But for that little boat taxi service, he wanted, I think it was $140. Yeah, it was just a completely. I mean, it was just we did get scammed a bit, really, or shafted, or whatever you call it.
Yeah. Anyway,
we weren't very happy anyway, but
at least you are safe, and
at the end of the day, you have to sell.
Yeah,
but
look after by the hospital, and you became well again a few days after that.
But it did give us a bit of a sour taste about Soufrière in our minds. So we thought, right, we'll head out of Soufrière the next day. and we went up the coast, and we ended up in a place called Rodney Bay, which is a huge and really nice bay, really, isn't
Yeah,
it?
nice, relaxed bay.
Well, here we are in Rodney Bay, a beautiful beach. Town looks quite good as well. A bit of life going on here. Some holiday makers clearly whizzing around in the boat there. Jet skiing going on as well in front of us.
Easy to anchor as well, so like
Super
nice
easy to
sand,
anchor. Yeah.
nice sand bottom, and like lots of spaces, and
And
yeah.
just as we arrived there, they were actually having a music festival. So we
The
were
jazz festival was going on.
50-50 as to whether to wait until the sort of following weekend, because
John Legend.
was there,
Yeah.
together with a group from the 70s. Can't remember the name. I'll put it up anyway. But yeah, they were on, and we were, shall we, shan't we? But we didn't anyway. We ended up sailing on to Martinique. But we had a really good time in Rodney Bay. We met up with some Viking explorer people that crossed at the same time with us. A couple called Jan and Miguel. And we had a fantastic time with them, didn't we? We had
Yeah.
great fun. Pookie just got into cooking a bit more again and cooked some lovely food.
And then we got drunk on my super size porn star Martini. You can
Super-sized.
imagine.
Proper drunk.
Yeah, proper
Yeah.
drunk. It's about that big.
We'll put it up, we'll show you.
Yes.
But so anyway, so we had a few great nights there and that sort of thing. We kind of got ripped off again in Rodney Bay, unfortunately, because we went out for a meal at a local Indian restaurant. It was a lovely restaurant, nothing wrong with that. Good food, good service, and everything else. And I don't know if you're like me, but when I look at a menu, I look at a menu and think, that's how much I'm going to pay, because I'm from Britain. What you see is what you get, and what the price is, that's what you pay. But obviously we're abroad, so at the bottom it's got some small print saying we're going to add a service charge, and we're going to add the local taxes as well. And you think, okay, fair enough. But when it came to paying, they plus the taxes, then they plus the service charge on top of the bill and the taxes, and that came out to about sort of 40% more, 35% more on top of that, on top of the actual bill, which is fair enough. But then they said, can you leave a tip? And we're like, what's the service charge about then? And they said, oh no, the service charge isn't a tip, service is for service charge. And we're like, what? I'm sure 99% of the countries we've ever gone to, a service charge is a service charge. It's not a part of the actual bill they just add on just because they feel like it. I felt like this was a bit of an Americanism that they sort of added. But never mind. Nice place anyway. But the bill did come to about 50% more than we expected.
Taking the sail down for repair. So need to dismantle it.
One of the jobs we had to get done was to repair the broken sail. On our journey from Beckway to Bayerhut, Puck had noticed a tear in the code 0. As we hadn't seen anywhere able to make a repair until here, we decided to remove the sail and get it repaired.
Be careful, it will be undone.
Just get a little bit of rope and tie this. So we're just going to get this off here. Now, most of you who have ever watched our videos will know that, as novices, the amount of jobs we do on the boat ourselves is minimal. This is not a how-to YouTube channel. Ta-da! So, I suppose let's just speed this up.
Slowly pulling it down.
you know what? That's the reason I called it a code 0, because I'm sure I got told it was a code 0, and there's the bag that said code 0 on it. So I don't know about a Yankee. I don't know what it's. I don't know what it is. It's a mystery sail.
There you go. Perfect. You want to jump in there and I follow in our dinghy or vice versa? Okay.
They are taking the sail to repair in the marina.
After handing in the sail to be repaired, we chilled out with Jan and Miguel before making our way to the next island, Martinique. Anyway, next time we will bring you to Martinique and show you around Martinique.
See you in Martinique.
Bye.